Hey, what's up, everybody? Argomots here today. Today, I'm going to be talking about which region is better, NA or Asia. Which would you succeed in? Which one ganks better? All of that. So let's start off with progression. So progression, as you already know, kind of impossible in Asia. By the way, we're going to be starting off with Asia in every category. There's just too many ultras to really do anything, and there really isn't much big servers. You'll get a lot of small servers though. So if you have like an alt account, like a scrum ult, and then like a bank ult, bam, like you can get any ultra you want. So in reality, if you're trying to do a true solo progression, it's impossible. But if you just like want to boost yourself, a lot of people have scrum ults and bank outs, and it's actually relatively very easy to progress. There's nobody going to be bothering you because like you're a super class. Like they don't really, like what's the point for them? They want to gank like ultras. So yeah, it's relatively pretty empty most of the time, and farming is actually pretty good too. For NA, there's actually a lot of freshies around. So if you're just trying to like casually progress with your friends or something like that, it's just super easy to do. Really, the ultras you fight, I mean, yeah, sure, some of them are gonna have like Snarv and all that shit, right? But like in reality, those guys are trying to look for other people, like other ultras to fight as well. So there's a lot more abundance in terms of like freshies and stuff like that. I mean, you can still like boost yourself as well, but since there's a lot more people, you're not really going to be fighting those small servers. So it kind of can be more difficult depending on which way you try and progress. But yeah, the abundance of freshies is really nice if you're just trying to progress with friends. Now on to ganking. So in reality, in my opinion, this is how I have to put it, break it down. Asia has a lot better builds. Every ultra you fight is probably gonna have an artifact or like a maxed out build with Snarv, of course. And pretty much everybody has Snarv. If you don't have Snarv, then you're probably not gonna be in one of the main houses actually. But yeah, everybody has artifacts. However, the fighting is pretty enjoyable because a lot of times it's just like big fights across, like multiple houses, and sometimes you'll be outnumbered and you can go like solo ganking or like duo ganking and fight like a bunch of houses and try running away because most people just play Shinobi, so that's the classes they play. But in reality, if you're just like an NA person going to like Asia, you're not going to enjoy it because a lot of people kind of rely on that Snarvender and they're not really as good as their classes as those in NA, in my opinion. Sure, NA people, they still have artifacts too, but not as many as Asia. But I do think NA, after fighting them, I think they're better in terms of the mechanics of their classes because I fought some Solons in Asia versus in NA, and I have to say the NA Solons are a lot better, like fighters, compared to those who just simply spam Snarv all the time. So yeah, they kind of rely on their builds in Asia versus just actual good players in NA. The one thing I do have to add about NA though is that it's kind of tough to find ganks sometimes. Like I'll be server hopping and I'll just be finding freshies, like that's it. And there'll be like maybe one ultra who doesn't even have to like sigil home yet. Like it'll be like that, unless people like actually are making a safe server for whatever reason, which I can't really even find those either. You're not going to be really finding much. Like in Asia, I go in a server, bam, ultras like all the time. Like I can find a gank in like a minute, in like in daytime, versus like in NA, like I actually have to like look and search for it for like I saw like 30 minutes, 20 minutes to find something, and then the gank lasts like 10 minutes, like, and then it's back to searching, which I really dislike. I miss in Asia. I could just, if I wanted content for my videos, bam, like in 2 minutes, I would call my friends, bam, we're fighting. NA is like, I'm just searching for most of the time. I'm not really fighting. Now, which one do I prefer more? In my opinion, I actually prefer NA a little bit more than Asia. I really like the fact that in Asia I can just get content whenever I want for my videos. That's really nice. But in NA, the thing is that like whenever you do find a gank, it's not like everybody's spamming Snarv because in reality, like looking around in Asia, sure, there may not be like it may not just all be Snap Snarv Shinobis like my last video proved. But in NA, like usually most of the time, people are actually just generally a lot better with their classes and they know how to combo pretty decently well. And you also have people who aren't that good as well, which makes it fun trying to like fight multiple guys at once when they're really not that good. So it makes it fun actually being able to like fight multiple people as like a soloist. So I do prefer NA a little bit more than that, but I definitely do have some things I prefer in Asia, like the smaller servers. I can just like ping everybody and then bam, I can get a full server full of my fans, so we can like record a video a lot easier to do that. But yeah, if you were a player trying to just like play the game casually, like NA is probably the preferred way to play. And then if you could, like once you max out your build, go to Asia to fight like the best people with or the best builds more per se. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for you guys comparing NA to Asia, because a lot of people have been DMing me like, yo, when are you going to compare the two? So here you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.